Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going to Omnipollo, and this is their Selassie, an Imperial Stout with Ethiopian coffee and vanilla beans. Imperial Stout, 11% ABV. These guys are out of Stockholm in Sweden. Checking on Untapped, there's two versions of this according to Untapped. There's an EU version, which I'm pretty sure this is what this one is, with the Ethiopian coffee beans, and another version that I didn't know anything about. So we're going to go with that, 11% as I've already said. So it's in a 330ml bottle. One of them dodgy throats going on. So hopefully this will sort it out. It's got a best before the 31st of January of 2022. So it's got like a very dark blue bottle cap. I've had this beer for probably about a year and a half. I purchased it at the bottle shop in Margate, and I just really fancied something. I've had a few beers today. Went out, caught up with some good friends. I've not been out for months, so it's really nice to catch up with, you know, your mates like it is. So I've been home for a couple of hours or so. I thought, yeah, do you know what? Let's have a really good beer. I really fancied a nice stout tonight. We've just got through this cold spell in the UK. I mean, I'm recording this, well, it's now the 4th, but it's midnight of the 4th of March 2017. Off my head, 2018. And yeah, anyway, let's go with it. It's been out of the fridge about half an hour. Bit of smoke there. Look at that. There you go. It's all for you, Joe. Joe D. Get this beer out into a glass then. I'm going to go straight down the middle. 11%. Wow, that is actually generating a massive head. I'm surprised. Oh fuck. What an idiot. What a great review. A beer like this, and I'll go and spill it everywhere. That's me trying to be clever. I was actually surprised, in fairness, that it's given like a 2-finger head. 11% ABV beer. It's gone over the floor. Not on me, but... Not on me, he says. Whatever. Let's carry on. So if this is the first beer review you've watched of me, that's on you. Anyway, look at this beer. Look at that. Wow. As I've said, it's down to about a finger and a half. If you're looking at that side of the head, it's more of a 2 there. It's gone sort of like a bit like a snowdrift that we've had in the UK recently. But yeah, really does look a fantastic beer. Really tightly packed bubbles. Really kind of like a foamy, moussey kind of looking head. Kind of a deep mocha colour. Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic. Into the light then. There is absolutely no light coming through this whatsoever. Jet black. Nothing. Nada. It's getting aroma. I'm getting some, yeah, chocolate. It's big time on this. A nice sweetness, almost, I don't know if it's molasses or vanilla. Vanilla sweetness, we'll go for that. I mean, I know it's got vanilla in it, but you actually really are picking that sweetness out. Like a roasty, toasty coffee. Obviously, a lovely kind of roasty malt. Amazing. I've had this once before, but it's like well over a year ago on tap, and yeah, pretty damn special. Same place where I bought it, Bottle Shop Margate, check it out, or any of the bottle shops, Canterbury, Bermondsey. I think they've got plans to open up. I think they've got one in Newcastle, that area, but I think they've got plans for Manchester as well. I'll put all the links down below, and then if you go onto their main site and then sign up, you know, get your newsletters through and stuff, well worth it. I can't wait anymore. This smells too good. Lacing already. As the beer's gone down, give it a try. Cheers. Oh, come on. That is so worth just waiting a year. It's not lost any of that coffee, Ethiopian coffee at all. Which sometimes, you know, I mean, I don't know why some beers fade with coffee and others don't. This one hasn't, which I'm really happy about. But yeah. Oh, come on. There's no trace of alcohol. It's an amazingly velvety, smooth chocolate. I wouldn't say it's dark baker's chocolate, it's more of a kind of a milky chocolate. That coffee. It's not too bitter. Sometimes you get that roastiness from the malts. It gives that kind of bitter flavour. And sometimes even with coffee you get that kind of burnt coffee chocolate that can be a little bit bitter. Not really, not for me. I mean, there's no IBUs that have actually listed on this, but yeah, it's good beer. Any other information? No. There's a little bit of Swedish on the back. If you want to pause and if you can understand Swedish, then I wish I could. But yeah, look at that artwork. This is either one of them beers that, you know, I wait a year and a half, or I'll share it. I've got a few beers. Actually, Paul from PA Brew News, he actually arrives in the UK later today, which is really cool. I'm going to go and meet him, but I'd say probably by the time you've seen this, that's all been done. So yeah, I was going to take this, but I've got one or two other things I'm going to take, so I thought, yeah, I'll have this now. So anyway, back to this beer. Bit of a cold coming. Look at that deep kind of, I mean, the head is there and it's just leaving that kind of half a finger just on the glass. It's like quite thick. Body wise, yeah, upper end of medium, lower end of full bodied. It's yummy. It's a good beer. Omnipollo have been going since 2011, I believe. I've had a fair few of their beers. I want to get more of their beers. Yeah, they're just fantastic. I've not really had a beer that I think, oh, I'm not sure about that. I've had beers that have like, well, it's good, but they're not this level good, or the Noah, or gosh, the hazelnut cupcake version of the Noah. Wow. I've not had all of their beers. There's a few other beers that I'd love to try, but I'm probably going to miss out on, which is cool. You know what beers are like, there's so many. So every now and again, I'll have that. This is what this one is. And I've had it a year and a half and I'm having it now. Fantastic. It really has held up well, the coffee's still there. Yeah, fantastic beer. Anyway, waffling. One more taste and I'll clear off. Yeah, that is banging. So for me, I mean, I've had the Noah. My personal opinion with this beer is it's world class, fantastic beer. Does it compete with the original Noah or the Noah hazelnut cupcake edition? not quite. It's borderline. There's not much in it, but I actually think them two beers are slightly, and I mean slightly, superior to this one. If I'd have had this beer before I've had them two beers, then I would say this is a 10 out of 10. But knowing what I've had from these guys before, it's not quite to that Noah wow factor. And the hazelnut cupcake goes above the original. Excuse me, timing. The original Noah is not quite up to the hazelnut cupcake version. It's all fine margins. It doesn't matter anyway. It's just me. So rating then for this beer. I'm waffling. I'm dragging it out. You're like, come on. It's a 9.5 out of 10. It's very difficult. I just think them two beers have got a slight edge, but yeah, it's pretty much a 10 beer. But I'm nitpicking. Doesn't matter. World class beer. If you see it, definitely buy it. Check out Omnipollo. All the links down below. My Swedish craft beer playlist and my Omnipollo playlist down below. Check out the bottle shop Margate or any of the bottle shops. Go online. All the links down below again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers. How many?